All right, the final episode.
You okay? You haven't really seemed like yourself the past couple days.
Daphne's kind of sneaky. Something's off with her. My man's going through it.
Seen Portia? This is my luck with assistants. I'm taking orders from them, and then
Oh.
they disappear.
I guess Tanya doesn't know what's going on.
Trying to rescue every desperate girl you come across.
There's a dude stalking her.
I know you did something.
It's not like you found a condom on the couch.
The difference is I didn't do anything.
Oh, sh!
I feel like something bad is happening.
Oh my
I
God.
need to get back to Termina, like right away.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
I'd like to pretend it never happened, okay?
Oh shoot, looks like he maybe have told him.
To friendship,
That might hurt
To travel.
Lucia's chances.
to the good life.
Ethan? What's gonna happen to us?
Man, yo, that punch on the beat went crazy. All right, so we open up with Daphne, and she's like, "Are you okay, man? You're sort of tripping, you're bugging out." But she sort of has this look like she knows what's going on. I wonder if, we've been so focused on what Quentin and his gang are doing with Tanya. Has anyone actually thought about maybe Daphne and Cam are trying to set those two up for some reason? That maybe Cam and Daphne are trying to set them up. So in my review, I thought Tanya may be starting to pick pieces together, figure things out. She could be putting on a front here, but she's like, where's Portia? Haven't seen her, and everyone's pretending like they have no idea what's going on. Ah, man, and Portia is just locked up in this man's arms, so she didn't leave in the night. She should have. What was she thinking? Dom is trying to get Albie to really just drop Lucia, let it go, let it be a thing, but he is just not going to let that happen because, if this was anyone, he's like, look, this woman is being chased. She's a good person. Just because she doesn't come from money doesn't mean that it's someone I can't pursue. And Albie is so wholesome. He's so loving. Like, that's why it killed me in the beginning when you all were like, this guy's going to flip on Portia or do something or be the bad, nice guy. I'm like, no, this guy is like genuinely a good guy. He is the good guy of this season. Ethan is letting his imagination run amok. And I mean, it is out of control at this point. He just can't get out of his mind that something happens. And Harper's like, I didn't find a condom like you did. Like, you have no smoking gun. Like, there's no reason for you to be thinking like this. And it sucks because for Ethan, I get it. It's like he didn't do anything, but he feels guilty the fact that he put himself and her in that situation. He wishes that he can go back in time and should not even be there, but it is what it is, buddy. You were there. You made that mistake. I mean, what man is going to be hanging around sex workers and all this stuff? Like, if that's me, I'm calling up my girlfriend. I'm like, yo, this is kind of out of control here. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, what do you think I should do? And then if she's like, just chill there, obviously don't do anything, like, I know it's wild, then that's the direction you go. If your girl tells you, go home, that's the play. Like, he was so drunk that he couldn't make a good decision. And that's the problem. He should have never got that drunk in the first place. And I think Harper's probably looking at the situation like, oh my God, dude, I just wanted to tease you a little bit, but you're taking this way too far. And now she's questioning what is going to happen with us. Now, this punch Ethan delivers to Cam, I mean, this is the punch heard around the world. My God, I was like, yo, that got me hype. I'm not even going to lie. I was like, whoa. And honestly, I feel like as terrible as a person as Cam is, I feel like he probably literally told Harper, yeah, it was all me. Ethan didn't do anything. He was being a good guy. Because of Cam's past, Ethan can't trust him today, so that's why he's just flipping out and freaking out so much. So you sort of reap what you sow, right? And I mean, if Cam was acting like a dog in college and doing this to him this whole time, now he's sort of getting his revenge. But I mean, he's got managed in a headlock under the water. Like, bro is going full crazy mode here. But I don't think he's gonna kill him. I think that's what they want us to think, but I don't think he's gonna kill him. Now, what's interesting though is we see that Ethan is chasing after Daphne a little bit, like almost luring him in, that little look on her face. So there's something going on with Daphne. I think Daphne and Cam, I don't know why or what would provoke them. Maybe if Ethan becomes single, then Cam can sort of lure him in back into his world as his little puppet or his little puppy, like when they were in college. Maybe he can get the account that way. Like, bro, I'm just trying to look out for you. I promise I didn't tell her anything, blah, blah, blah. Because it's a lot more likely for men, at least, for them to forgive their friends than for them to forgive their woman who betrayed them when they let their guard down. And it's stupid, but that is why men get made fun of all the time. Portia looks stuck. She's trying to get out of here, but there's nothing she can do. Jack is kidnapped her at this point, won't let her go. I don't know what she can do. I mean, to me, at this point, it's like, yo, I'm leaving without you, so don't follow me, or there's gonna be an issue. Or, you know, I'm calling the cops. Like, she's Portia, for someone who wants to be big and bad, just has nothing. No punch whatsoever. I'm like, yo, you got this dude here following you, chasing you, that you don't even really know like that. You met this guy a couple of days ago. Like, tell him deuces, you're out the way, you're doing your own thing. Call up Tanya, be like, yo, something shady is going on. You need to come down here immediately. Like, but, you know, Tanya is sort of right where she's like, yo, you're the assistant. You're supposed to be taking care of me. You're supposed to be helping me. So, honestly, it was on Portia a little bit here that she should have been more responsible from the jump. You know, Portia's a character I've tried to have a lot of empathy for because she is young, she is foolish, but, I mean, she just keeps making dumb mistakes. And it's like, at some point, sometimes you gotta fall on your ass to get back up. So, hey, you're stuck, girl. And lastly, Harper delivers the line, what's gonna happen to us? And I think, as I mentioned in my review, go check that out, I think that there is still hope for this couple, because when they were in that room, the hotel together, they sort of let their guard down slightly for a moment to be like, look, we're not attracted to each other, but they still said that they loved each other. And Ethan said, look, we have work to do. We have work to do. And as they walk out that room, it seemed as if things weren't where they need to be or perfect or whatever, but it was sort of like they acknowledge we're not perfect, and that's a step within being honest. Like, so let's stop pretending we're attracted and let's figure out the necessary steps to be attracted and in love again. And I think Harper, in this moment, this final moment we're seeing it, she's like, listen, if you're gonna go the rest of your life thinking I did something or whatever, then what's gonna happen of us? At some point, Ethan is gonna have to just swallow his pride and say nothing happened between those two, or if it did happen, I just have to tell myself it didn't happen and move on and be happy with the rest of my life. You know, maybe he's got to separate himself from Cam. Maybe those two can't be friends anymore because he just cannot believe or trust that anything didn't happen. But that's a very pivotal and important question to ask. What's going to happen to us from here? And I think that's a question every single character in this show, this season, is going to be asking themselves after this season. What happens from here? Albie, you know, are you going to take Lucia back home? When you get back home, are you going to be a little bit more of a bad boy to get the women that you want? Lucia, are you going to stay a sex worker? Or are you going to try to figure out different options? Are you going to try to get out of this bind that you are with Alessio? Is Mia going to get her chance to have a singing career? Will Valentina decide that she's going to live a closeted life or finally come out? Will Portia learn from her lessons and start to grow, or will she fall into the same traps that Tanya did? Will Tanya make it out of this season alive? Will Tanya finally say, hey, let me get it together? I hope not, because I want to see her in season 3. I want to see Tanya, you know, in every single season going forward. But that is the big question. We got the season finale next week. I cannot wait. I'm so stoked, so excited. This has been one of my favorite series to follow, recap, talk to you all in the comments about. Boy, let me know what other shows you guys are watching. What else is out there that you're interested in as we coming to a conclusion with this show. Man, The White Lotus, the best show on television, not named Succession. Alright guys, I'll see you next video. And remember, just be you. Peace.